Polling places across the country are beefing up security ahead of the election. Officials want people to know that their ballots are safe and will be counted as they investigate this. A pair of ballot box arsons believed to be connected in Washington and Oregon.
As an 18-year-old freshly, I was really excited to participate in this election, especially since it's a presidential election. And all of a sudden, the family group chat is blowing up talking about the ballot box burning. And he goes, "Sorry, Maggie, I think that was your ballot."
All right, well, authorities say they are looking for this vehicle, which they believe may be tied to the fires, while county officials are actively working to identify those affected so they can recast their ballots and have been reminding everyone to check their ballot status online. So I would like to welcome in one man who's helping to try to ensure that voter safety is of his own city, Maricopa County, Arizona, Sheriff Russ Skinner. Sheriff Skinner, thank you so much for giving us some of your time. I know you will be holding a press conference in just a few hours. What is your headline message to the people of your county ahead of next Tuesday?
Yes, and thank you for having me. Obviously, we want to make sure that security is for democracy in this election campaign or this election process. The message will be that there is zero tolerance for any criminal activity relative to this process. We want to make sure that our community feels safe and secure, and that the process underway, as well as the people that are involved, the volunteers, the people that are involved in the polling locations, can come out and vote and make sure that everything is taken care of and the eyes are out there from a security perspective.
You know, Sheriff, as you were speaking there, we saw some of that footage, from these ballot box arsons that have happened in Washington and Oregon. What was your reaction to those crimes? And is your department prepared right now to combat any potential threats?
Yeah, obviously very concerning that this is occurring in different parts of the nation, that everything's kind of on a heightened sense of security. We are prepared for that. We have planned for this for over a year. We prepare for this like any major event. It's our Super Bowl, as we like to say, and we're going to make sure that we have enough staffing and resources, not just the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, but the partnerships out there at the state, local, and municipal level, as well as the federal level. We're all working together. Those communications are going on all the way up through Election Day and even the days afterwards. I got to say that 2024, we are the most prepared that we've ever been to handle this, and we have all resources on deck to make sure we're applying that.
I love that you brought up the fact, of beyond Election Day, because we know back in 2020, the public had to wait almost 5 days before most major news outlets were able to issue a projection. Do you think that we will see a repeat of that this year in what we know is already such a tight race? Do you think we should be talking more about what potentially happens after Election Day?
Well, and I hope not. I mean, obviously, this is a process for democracy, and we want to make sure that everybody respects each other, and hopefully that nobody's out there doing criminal activity. Are we prepared? Absolutely so. Again, we know that there is some divide amongst the politics involved in this, but I want to make sure that we keep our community safe and secure. But our people should be, our staff should be out there, and as well as the community members, respecting each other. And again, we hope not to have to address these type of issues, but we are prepared to do so if needed.
And Sheriff, I have to ask you, because I have you here, we know the economy is the #1 issue for American borders, but for American voters, but we know that the border is also a top issue. You are in a border county within a border state. How much do you think what's happening at our southern border will influence voters there in Arizona?
Well, I think that's one of the big ones between the abortion measure that is on the ballot this year in Maricopa County, as well as Arizona, and the border initiative. There is, some concerns relative to that as far as the funding related to that. And again, we've dealt with SB 1070 in the past, and obviously the law enforcement side of it, making sure we have the resources. But depending what the voters decide with that measure, I'm sure there's going to be some, outcry relative to it, but also it'll be tested in the judicial system. As we know, this measure actually passed in Texas, and we're still awaiting. This measure would be dependent on that one actually being validated. And then, of course, we're under the Ninth Circuit, and I'm sure this would be something that would be tested in that as well. So it'll be some time before that probably takes effect if if it is voted on and it does approve.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.